My 2 cents, motherfucker.
What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. We are back from the gathering of the Juggalos. But before we get into our videos, showing what we got, doing our pickups, doing any kind of reviews of the albums that we picked up, I want to do a quick video about what happened while the gathering is going on outside of the gathering of the Juggalos. So if anybody doesn't know, apparently Twisted had released a Soopa Heroez t-shirt and a Soopa Heroez jersey. You may be wondering why the significance of this. This year's gathering was themed Super Gathering with a performance by supervillains with a lot of supervillains related merch. So for Twisted to release this, it's got people buzzing about what it obviously looks like to them. So just a real quick, if you're not familiar with what Soopa Heroez is, I know Faygo lovers kind of went through it, but I'm going to kind of just like really quickly throw this shit out there. But supervillains came out. Soopa Heroez was supposed to be the counterpart of that. Supervillains obviously being ICP, Isham, and Lavelle. Soopa Heroez being Twisted, Blaze, and ABK. Now, when you picked up the Soopa Heroez Furious album, there actually was a promo for Soopa Heroez, and it actually mentions here in this, special thanks, fuck the world, nothing left to do now but wait for the heroes to show, ... And then it showed that. You then had Twisted's Mutant album, which very clearly had the Soopa Heroez logo on the back as well as on the inside on both the disc and the book. There and over here. It's the only time that logo has ever been shown. Nothing ever became of it. Twisted had been asked about it throughout their different seminars that they had had when they were still in Psychopathic Records. Basically, from my general understanding is they had interest in other ideas besides this. So, you know, they decided to go ahead and release a t-shirt and a jersey, coincidentally while Supervillains is going on at the gathering. People are pissed about it, but I'm actually looking at this from another perspective. And that is that hopefully something becomes of this. Now, I know Isham was really kind of shaky on the fact of supervillains becoming like a full-time thing in the near future. He basically said that he's doing what he's doing, ICP's doing what they're doing, but he's always down to do supervillains. So it's possible, very likely, that more supervillains will come in the future. So my hope is that we actually see Soopa Heroez now actually come out with some music. And I say this because this, to me, holds more significance than when it was planned on Psychopathic Records, because you actually have a fucking feud going on right now. You actually have a split between these factions. I mean, obviously Soopa Heroez was supposed to include ABK, but Supervillains no longer has Lavelle, so you could keep it like it is, Twisted and Blaze, triple threat. What they should be doing instead of Lotus or Raidas, they should be building up Soopa Heroez, and we should actually see like a versus between these two factions, between these two labels. Obviously, this would give them an opportunity to diss each other, to take shots at each other, but it is also a way for them to motivate each other, for supervillains to come out with albums, for Soopa Heroez to come out with albums, along with them doing their own fucking thing, you know, their own albums. Twisted, Blaze, ICP, Isham, still doing their shit independently, and every so often, as long as this feud's going on, I think it would be fucking dope to see supervillains coming out with albums, you know, attacking the Soopa Heroez. Soopa Heroez coming out with fucking albums, attacking the supervillains. I think it's dope. It would make for a great plot between these two labels, especially since there is, I mean, the feud, the beef has really kind of died down, and for the most part, everybody's doing their own thing. I mean, there's that every so often of somebody's putting their feet in their mouth and just can't fucking let it be. Obviously, Twisted's still paying attention to what Psychopathic Records is doing, so, I mean, I think there's something that could become of this. I don't know how much response there would be on Psychopathic's end from the supervillains, just because, you know, they're pretty much at that, let them do what they're doing, we're going to focus on what we're doing kind of mentality right now. But if that was to change and they were to be like, you know what, fuck them finally, and just create this fucking huge story out of it, two feuding entities, superheroes, supervillains, MNE versus Psychopathic Records, you know, a great way for them to get shit out and just, I don't know. I think it's a dope concept. I mean, you already have people choosing factions, so I think it would be cool to have these super groups form out of this and just have that back and forth. And you know, we're talking way down in the future when shit's finally all said and done. They all join up into one big fucking brouhaha, burying the hatchet kind of thing that people talk about, the burying the hatchet tour. I don't know. It's a dope concept. I'd like to see it happen. I think it would be dope to see it happen. If it doesn't really happen, I still think it would be kind of cool to see Soopa Heroez finally come out. Finally come out years after it's been hyped up and just more or less became another one of those up in the cloud ideas that just never became. But that's pretty much what I took from this. I wasn't really pissed that they released the t-shirt or the jersey. It was kind of like, whatever. I thought it was actually kind of dope because Soopa Heroez has been something that just never became. And now in some kind of form, there's official merch. And I don't know, it's like like I said, it's kind of like a precursor because you have these, like, I guess you could say little jabs. I wouldn't call them jabs, but, you know, for them to be like, oh, Supervillains is doing what they're doing. All right, we'll match them and do Soopa Heroez, you know. It's kind of like, you can almost take it like a, we see what you're doing, we're going to put our little punches in there kind of shit. But I don't know, I feel like there's something dope that could become of this if the right creative mind and motivation is there. I don't really think it is, but I just had to express that I think that this is something that could be dope just if the right things came into play. So that's my 2 cents on that. Soopa Heroez releasing the t-shirt, the jersey, it was whatever to me. It's got me kind of thinking some dope shit could happen. Just got to take the right kind of push. So leave your thoughts down below. If you guys caught me at the gathering, I want to give a shout out to everybody that came and said what up to me. So pickups will be coming very soon, along with a whole fucking slew of reviews because we got some fucking shit at the gathering. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.